And over 1,400 people were massacred by Hamas in what has been called one of the most savage and brutal attacks in history, worse than even ISIS. Even today, over 3 weeks later, there are still bodies that are so badly disfigured or burned that forensic teams have still not been able to identify them. Joining us now with more on the process of identifying the victims is Moshe Melayev from the 360 National Rescue Unit. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So you've been working really around the clock to try and identify the bodies of those massacred. Can you maybe walk us a little bit through the process that it takes to identify a body?
Sure. So I start to volunteer at the 360 unit at Sunday, like day after the attack. And I came to Camp Shura. This is where they're gathering all the victims. So what happened there, it's the trucks comes to the camp. Every truck, approximately 50 victims' bodies inside. And we need to unload it from the truck and open the bag and take fingerprints, take a picture of the face. And then it's go to DNA, to have a DNA test. Because most of the soldiers and bodies are like civilians even, they was very hard to identify them. Because they was born and they shoot people on the head. Like I heard that I was in the Netiva Asara. The commander over there told me that there was 20 people get shot over there, died, murdered in Netiva Asara. And they said that each body, they shot him like 6, 7, 8 times in the head. Like there's nothing left to identify. So it was very, very horrible, very hard to do. And by staying there at the Shura camp, I understand the atrocity that been there in the south of Israel.
And you said that you came to volunteer. I understand that this unit is comprised of mainly volunteers. Is that right?
Yeah, we all volunteers. We are specialized on. First of all, most of us are medic. We make a course with the Pikud HaOref. They teach us how to take people out of ruined buildings or things like that. And also we have a chosen, which is mentally help, physically help, and mentally help also.
Absolutely. I can't imagine what it's like to see the bodies of the victims. Can you maybe share with us just maybe one story of a body that you've helped to identify?
Sure. I'll tell you about the first body I took out from the truck and opened the bag. I think that was, this is the image that I never forget in my life. It was very light bag. I took it by myself out from the truck. I put it on the table. That's the picture you see right now. This is exactly what I did. And I put the body on the table. We opened the bag, and she was maybe 5 or 6 years old girl, blonde hair, blue eyes, with a terrifying look at her face, with a shot on her head. That was very, very difficult for me. And it was the first body, actually. Everything I saw later wasn't so bad like this, the first body that I took out.
Wow, very difficult to hear. And how many bodies today are still left to identify?
We don't know exactly. They said it's 200 bodies, and plus we have 100 more missing people. So we don't know exactly how many left in our hands.
Moshe, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us and share these stories.
Of course.
And really for all the work that you're doing.
I want to take the opportunity and thanks my unit, thanks my commanders and the managers, everybody who's took a part on this job. We have Elchanan Roth, the chief commander. We have Israel Morgenstern, Chezi Shaveks. I want to thank them very much. for having take care of us. First of all, the volunteers to do our job, and they give us psychologists, psychiatrists, so we can talk to them, and they help us very much. So thank you very much for all the volunteers.
Thank you to all the volunteers and to you as well, Moshe. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.